Hello viewers, this is Dr. Athar Mansoor from Tracks and we have been again joined by Mr. Fiaz Gul. Fiaz, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Good. So viewers, today we are going to discuss, you remember in the last video we discussed with Fiaz that he has studied at National University of Singapore and he has also studied at the the University of Warwick here in the UK. So we discussed about how the students in their post-study period can get good opportunities here in the UK to work and what should be their line of action. Today Fiaz is here standing at the Judge Business School at the University of Oxford and he is going to share with us his insights regarding maintaining good grades in university settings, especially in the UK. Fiaz, as you know, and just to recollect, Fiaz is a graduate of the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy at the National University of Singapore, where I also studied the degree of Master in Public Administration, and Fiaz is also a graduate in Master in Public Administration. And later he went to University of Warwick, where he did his Master's MSc in Supply Chain and Logistics. So Fiaz, welcome to this video again, and your videos are being, liked by the viewers a lot. So today, please share with the viewers that especially in the British system, from the British perspective, in the UK universities, how important is class participation in university settings in postgraduate studies?
Yeah, hi viewers, good morning, good afternoon and good evening from where you are watching our videos. Class participations, sometimes it is graded, sometimes it is not graded. Particularly if you remember that at NUS it was graded and it was 40% of the total marks of a subject. But in UK universities, class participation is not graded so far because I completed my master in supply chain and logistics management last year, where class participation was not graded. But it does not mean that you should sit silent in the class and you should not participate in the class discussion. You shouldn't ask questions. It does not mean that. So what you have to do is, even if it is not graded, remember that class participation is one way or is a mean to tell your professor or teacher that you are a very serious student, number one, and you are taking a keen interest into your studies, and the professor should know through your class participation, your face that you are studying in his class and you are one of the brilliant students. And then through your face he would know that he would know about your name as well. So when you will be submitting your paper, your assignment, your thesis, your post module assessment, I am sure that you would be in his mind. So that is why I would recommend that even if it is not graded, you must participate in the class discussions and ask one or two very serious questions. And then if the professor replies to you, then you can ask counter questions as well. So that is basically, a very productive class.
Basically, it's kind of engagement with the
Exactly.
professor, because professor is leading the class and he's teaching you, or he or she is teaching you. So you need to engage yourself with the professor in the class settings,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Fiaz, the second question is about, I have heard that in the UK system there is a lot of paper writing. So you have to write essays and papers, short and long papers. So I think the viewers would be interested in knowing that how to maintain a good quality in your paper writing, and how to continuously submit good papers for assessments.
Yeah. So viewers, what you have to look into that is that you go through your paper at least 5 times before submitting it. And remember that in order to, because UK university, they focus on your grammar as well. So if you put Grammarly software into your laptop, so that you correct your grammar mistakes, your tenses and your spellings. So one, I would recommend that. And secondly, just double check that your sentence structure is a good one. It's excellent, and if you are giving examples, you are giving examples at the relevant place, and you do not put it in the beginning or maybe at the bottom where you just divert from your argument what you are going to say. So that would be the second thing. The third thing is that you have to give references. So remember that UK universities, they recommend Harvard reference style, and and in order to give references, you have to first discuss with the professor as well that how many references he demand in his paper. So length of the paper, just this is the fourth point that you have to remember it, that length of the paper is very relevant. If you go below that number of words, it would go against you, and if you go too much of the desired number of words, that would be counterproductive as well. So you have to be very careful that you do not go beyond those number of words that has been described and that has been the standard in that uni for one particular paper, and even you do not go less than those number of words. And then I would say that on vocabulary, if you are using too common language, I mean you are using a very simple language, that would show that you do not have a good command on English vocabulary particularly. So that's why I would recommend that you should be very careful when you are using English words, that those words are not too difficult, that the professor should be looking into the dictionaries. No one is going to look into the dictionaries for those words. So you have to use modest words that are not too difficult, that are not too simple, so that you have to facilitate the professor, not to create a problem for the professor, that he should be thinking what you want to say, what you are writing, what are these words. Definitely is not going into the vocabulary, as I already told you, into the dictionary. So I would recommend that just keep these 4-5 points into your mind when you are focusing on the quality of your paper. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Fayaz, my one more question is regarding we talked about the engagement with the faculty in classroom through class participation. What about engaging with the faculty outside the classroom? Is it advisable?
Yes, I would highly recommend it, because before, when the paper is announced, when it is announced by the professor or the uni that this is the paper that you are going to solve and this is the date before that you are going to submit it. So I would recommend to all the students currently studying at the unis and who are coming to United Kingdom, that please have a very good engagement with the professor after the class, before the class, and before submitting the paper. Maybe if there is a 1 month timeline for the paper, you should meet exactly the second day when it is announced with the professor. Email him, or you can maybe contact through the university admin that I want to see you with regard to the paper, and then sit with him. It shouldn't be one sitting, it can be 2 sittings, 3 sittings. So sit with him, discuss with him, sir, what are your demands? Professor, what do you want me to, how many examples would you like to, and then how many intertextual references would you like? Should I compare this company with the relevant companies in the same industry, or can I compare, for example, if you are writing a paper on use of technology, then you can compare it with some other industry as well, with some other companies that are not relevant to that one. So you have to discuss with the professor that what are his demands, how many references he needs. For example, if you give 35 references, that would be too much maybe for him. And if you give 10 references, that he would think that you haven't studied vast. So it is always better to discuss with the professor how many references he requires, how many words exactly. If you go above the number of described words, how many words should I go above, or how many examples should I quote? So just keep a continuous contact or engagement with the professor. It will show to the professor through your class participation and through your engagement with the professor. It can be post-class or it can be pre-class engagement, that you are one of the most serious students, and it would send a very good message to the professor.
Right. Thank you, Fayaz. I think these are very valuable and precious pieces of advice for students who aspire to maintain good grades, who are looking for good grades in UK university settings. And I think these 3 tips which you have given to the viewers in terms of engaging with the faculty in the classroom through class participation, then maintaining the quality of your papers or written assignments, and finally outside the classroom interacting with the faculty and understanding what he or she requires in terms of your capacities, capabilities, and deliverables, right? So, Fiaz, thank you so much. We are going to
best of luck, students.
yes, and thank you so
Enjoy
much.
your
We are
time.
going to
Thank
catch you up in in our next video very soon. Thank you, viewers. Stay tuned for more Joint Tracks.